Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today's video, I'm going to basically bleach the knots on this 4x4 HD lace closure. Alright, so this was actually a wig that was pre-made, so I wasn't able to bleach the closure separately. So this is pretty much a good video of how you can bleach the lace with the actual lace already on the wig. Now, I didn't do what some people do, is turn the lace inside out, because getting that back on, and also I didn't want the liquid to kind of seep through because, you know, gravity and all that stuff. So what I did was I did it from the back, and then I'm going to just flip it over afterwards at the end, but kind of not flip it over, just kind of like, I wish I had recorded it. Oh my gosh. I'm going to take the wig and I'm going to probably lay it more on the middle side as opposed to lay down on the front. So that way the top is kind of hanging over, more so it's on laying down. Alright, if that makes any sense. But you don't want to make sure you don't get any on the hair. So you also want to take some water and push back the baby hairs. Alright, at the top where the hairline is. So that way you don't bleach that accidentally. And you could always fix it afterwards, but you don't want to go through all that. So you just want to make sure you try to do it as best as you can the first time. Then what I did was I mixed about a scoopful of blonding bleaching powder, and then I also took some 30 volume developer, about half a scoop of that, and I mixed it together. The consistency that you want to get is kind of like toothpaste, but you don't want it to be runny and you don't want it to be too thick where it's not going to actually be able to be applied on smoothly, as you can see in the video. So I take a knife, and I take you could use a metal knife, you could use a plastic knife, but you want that kind of knife. You don't want like a sharp knife, a cutting knife. You want a butter knife, and you want to actually put it onto the lace, take the product and smooth it onto the lace. So kind of smear it on like you would do with butter on a bread. So you're basically buttering this frontal, well, it's not frontal, but you're buttering this closure with the product. So I start from the back. The reason why I start from the back is because you want to work your way up, and the front of the hairline usually is single knotted, so it's thinner and it doesn't take that long to actually bleach, but the back and the middle and stuff, it takes a little bit longer, so you want to get that full first. And then you want to make sure you get around the edges as much as you can, because just in case if somebody wants to part a side part, you just want to make sure you have all your edges and every area covered. Alright, and we do the bleach, and now we're going to slowly come up to the top. As you can see, the top part, like I said, is like single knotted, so don't really have to rush to put that on. What I want to actually try is to wait about 10 minutes, let that sit, and then come back and do the front. That way the front will get just bleached just right, and it won't over bleach or, you know, get on the roots or anything like that. So yeah, pretty much that's what we are doing. And we're just gonna smoothen it out and make sure everything is looking good, and make sure we got all the corners, because you want to make sure, like I said, you got all the corners, because just in case you part something and then you don't have it, nobody wants to go back after you styled your hair and now you have to wash everything out again, bleach it again, do all this nonsense. So it's not nonsense, but you know what I'm saying, do all this extra work that you didn't have to do if you did it right the first time. Alright, so got it bleaching, making sure it's covered all around the different angles and everything like that. As you get to the end, just make sure, lift it up if you need to, the lace, and make sure you got all of the front and everything covered. Alright, and just gonna fast forward as you wait. You're gonna let this run for about 25 minutes. Time it, make sure you time it. Check every like 5 minutes or so, because it's gonna bleach. You don't want it to penetrate to the hair. So if you notice you don't see any bleach dots, you turn around, there it goes. And here's the final results. Thanks for watching.